Hello, my beautiful souls. My name is Irina, and you're watching Irina Valentina Tarot. This is general tarot forecast for amazing Geminis for the week between 2nd and 8th of March 2026. So we'll dive deeper in a second to have a look what this week might have in store for you guys. Okay, Geminis, the overall energy for you guys, what you might need to finalize from last week, what opportunities do you have for this week, any warnings, and what might help you to go through this week. Okay, let's reveal the overall energy for you guys. For you Geminis is 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is walking away from something that no longer serves you, no longer giving you that feeling of appreciation, no longer is giving you, happiness, joy, or anything like that. It could be someone, it could be something. It could be your partner, it could be your parents, it could be children living home, or you living their home, it could be your job, it could be anything, it could be your friends. But the main energy is here, living, maybe even mentally, leaving something behind mentally that it's no longer serves you, that it's something that you do not want to follow anymore. Maybe you were stuck in some kind of TV series and you got off over that. You don't want to watch them, you don't want to follow, you don't want to continue them any longer. Maybe it's even someone that you were following and you just can't be bothered anymore with that kind of information. You will leave that blogger or whatever it is. So maybe even something in your everyday routine, like drinking coffee. Maybe you will stop drinking coffee, or maybe you will stop having sugar because you will realize finally that it's not good for your health. Maybe something else. So that the energy is here mainly is understanding and finally being able to remove yourself from certain situation or certain people and walking away, finding a better place for yourself. Okay, let's have a look if there is anything that you need to finalize from last week. So we've got the Chariot, we've got 4 of Swords, and we've got Queen of Wands. With these cards, yes, might be that you were leaving someone or something, that you were moving houses, you might be moving states, even countries. And what you need to finalize, you just need to put that full stop, that this card is the 8 of Cups, quite resonates with what you need to finalize from last week. Whatever that energy of moving towards or moving away from something that doesn't serve you any longer started happening like last week. You were already ready to move. It's just you keep bringing that energy into this week because you're still in that process of realization, of understanding, and maybe you needed some time to actually kind of digest what has happened. You needed that time to analyze how to move forward, how to move away, how to make that step, that something was very dear to you and you couldn't just cut it off. You needed more time to grieve, you needed more time to come to sense, to understand that you needed to leave. Okay, let's move to the opportunities for this week. And we've got the Hangman, and we've got 10 of Cups, and we've got 8 of Pentacles. Okay, the opportunities are here that you need to, the bottom of the deck is the strength. You need to find that strength within yourself, and you do have it. You have those resources to stay strong, to move on, and so on. So the cards are telling you to look at different perspectives from your situation. Like, take that situation and look at that from a different angle. It's just like similar to when you look at the crystal. You see certain patterns, but you don't see what's on the other side. So that's what you need to do. You need to take your situation and kind of digest, unwrap it and look from a different angle. Why did it happen? It's not as much as why did it happen, but how did it happen? What caused it from a different view? Take yourself out of that situation and look from different, with different set of eyes, different mind almost. And you will see how that situation gave different opportunities for you. And the opportunities for you for this week is to find happiness, find that happy place, whether it's within your mind, whether it's a physical happy place, maybe it's your new house or new room or whatever it is, but that's something that you can walk with, something that you can grow into something better. So again, the opportunity for you this week is to see the positive in your life, to see the positive in your past learnings, to see how those lessons, those experiences, those situations bring you into your life, like understanding, realizing who you are, what you're capable of, what kind of master of your life are you. So try to understand it, try to think deep. Okay, and let's move to any warnings for this week. So we've got High Priestess, we've got the Emperor, and we've got 2 of Cups. So you might stumble across some situations where, without understanding, some pressure, that you will feel some pressure from other people. And the warnings here is do not resist. Trust. Not necessarily, of course, don't trust people that you don't know, especially if they're pressuring you into something that your whole body, your whole mind, everything within yourself is resisting. Obviously, don't allow that. But if your friend is telling you, let's go for a cup of coffee, or let's go for a drink tonight, use that opportunity to talk, to your friend, to express yourself, like trust that situation. The warning here is do not question if something is given to you or something is proposed to you. It's almost like if someone will give you a bunch of flowers, don't question why, just accept it. You know, it's like if someone smiles at you, smile back. If something is nice happening to you, don't question too much, like why it's happening. Something nice, I mean, if something nice is happening to you, don't question too much why it's happening to you, because you deserve it, because it's the time for you to see something good. So the warnings are here just to accept good as it is. Just because it's nice, it's good to experience. You don't need to deserve something in particular. Things happen just because they happen. Good things happen just because they happen, and enjoy it. Okay, and let's see what might help you to go through this week, to move through this week. So we've got death. We've got Two of Wands, and we've got the Sun. What will help you move through this week is the right choice. There are things that we can't control, but there are things that we can. And those things that we can control, try to make the right choice. For example, if you need to cross the river and you know that you crossed that river before on a number of occasions, by foot, for example, but today something doesn't seem to be right. Something doesn't feel right. Don't cross that river by foot. Use some other tools to do it, because you will regret it later on. So in the environments where you can control, where you can make a decision, where you can choose, do so. Do not go with the flow. Do not do certain things just because you've done them before. And if things go wrong, out of your control, because it's just happened, because you have no control of that, then you need to accept it. You need to accept and keep going. Move on. So these kind of cards are for you, telling you to make the right decision. If you can make a decision, then make the right decision, so you can move on, you can enjoy life, and know that under the sun you will be protected. Death here is not telling you about the death, is just telling you that there is something, might be, not even might be, most likely will be living your life this week. And Eight of Cups is the overall energy for this week is telling us that you will be walking away from something or someone. So something that you might be, or some of you might be losing this week, and be prepared for that. And the bottom of the deck is Magician, telling you that you are capable of going through that. You are capable of walking away and going towards that light, finding a better place. Okay, one more card as an advice. Knight of Pentacles. Do not rush into any decision. Take your time. Make wise decisions. You know, everything will come to when it's needed. So you need to go through that experience. You need to go through certain experiences, take them as lessons, and move towards that sun, move towards that light at the end of the tunnel. Beautiful Geminis, I hope you enjoyed my reading. Please click the button like, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. I would be greatly appreciated to any comment that you might be willing to share with me. And I wish you all the best for this week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.